Friends, I've missed you guys so much. I haven't really been doing these. I have been getting ready, but when I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. And I love that about what I do. If I don't want to do it, I don't have to. And if that ain't grown woman, I don't know what else is. Baby Anthony, is he 16 months now? February to March to April to May to June. He's 16 months. I have a 16-month-old. I can't believe he's 16 months. Okay, so he's weaned off of the bottle. We did that after like month one of having the newborn home. It was difficult, I will say that. But he actually was a trooper. And here's how we did it. We started, I switched him over to, he was using straw cups. He's been using open mouth cups. But we were using the bottle like before nap times or whatever, or before bedtime. He would have, his goat's milk mixed with water. So what we started doing, and he drank it like that. We did like half and half. So what we started doing was like, so it was an 8-ounce bottle. It was like 7 ounces of water and only 1 ounce of goat's milk. So we started making it like nastier and nastier, I guess. But he drinks water, so I don't necessarily know that it was nasty, but it was just like weaker and weaker. So he started not necessarily liking his bottles. We did that like before the newborn was born. So that worked out really well. But then he started seeing her bottles, and he was like going around drinking the rest, like the end part of her bottle. Like, let's say she left an ounce or like in half an ounce, he was drinking it, and she was drinking formula, the same formula that he used to drink. So I think he realized, like, wait a second, she has the good bottles. So it's not that I don't like bottles anymore. I don't like my bottles. I like her bottles. And they were using literally the exact same bottles. So that got hard for him. And then like when my family was here or whatever, they're like, oh, just give it to him. And then my grandma was like getting me to make a little bit extra milk for the newborn. And it was really just so that she could give it to baby Anthony at the end. Like, she'd offer it to the baby and the baby wouldn't take it. And then I'd look over and baby Anthony has it. And I'm like, what? She's like, oh, it's okay. I'm like, no. So what we ended up doing was, just started saying no. And it wasn't no, but we just stopped. And so when he would ask for the bottle, we would say, that's for baby Daphne. We were saying baby, but then I was like, I still call him baby. So I need to let him know that this is for a specific person. So this is baby Daphne's. So we would say, this is for baby Daphne. And he would like kind of like fall apart. And it took maybe 2 days. It took maybe 2 days for him to like just kind of like accept it. And it was difficult. It was not easy. But the crying, the tears would only last for maybe like a minute. Even though it felt like it was like endless, like it was just like heartbreaking. He would cry for maybe like a minute. And it wasn't like a full on, like, oh my God, like a temper tantrum. It was just like, it was sad. And it was sad for me because I wanted him, to have it. It was even sad for my baby daddy. Like, I'm probably the more strict parent. He's gonna, if any of the kids ask him for anything, he's just like, yes. And I'm just like, what? Why are we doing that? And he's like, oh, because, and I'm just like, oh. So I'm like, he was the one that had to be strong. He's like, oh, just give it to him. It's breaking my heart. And I'm like, he can't be like 2 years old still drinking a bottle. Well, I guess he could be, but there's no reason for him to be. And then you have to start thinking about how that damages teeth and all of those things. So I was like, no, we got to do this now. And so he stuck to it, and he's good now. So he's not even really drinking ghost milk anymore. He mainly just drinks water, unless my daughter has a slushie or something like that, and he tricks her out of a sip or two of it, but he just drinks water. We don't do juice or anything like that. And he's been doing really well. And he uses his straw cup, and he's kind of just like got over it. And every now and again, he'll walk up to it and point to it, and I'll just say, yeah, bless you. I'll say, yeah, that's baby Daphne's. Bless you. I'll say, yeah, that's baby Daphne's. He says, aww. But I'm really proud of him for being off the bottle, and I don't even know that he's necessarily going to want the goat's milk. So what we have left, like I have in the freezer, I have some for him in the refrigerator, and we offer it to him in his other cups, like his straw cup or open mouth cup, but he just doesn't really seem interested in it. He's perfectly fine just drinking water. He'll drink 2 or 3 of his like 8 or 9 ounce water cups a day, and then of course he likes drinking from my water bottle when he sees me with my water bottle. So I'm just like, okay, if this is what you want to do, you don't want to drink milks anymore, I'm fine with that. But next up, is pacifier. So right now he's only taking pacifier when it's like time for a nap. And then he will suck it for like a little bit and then he takes it out. Like he doesn't suck it like the whole nap. But that is something that I do want to get rid of next. So if you have any tips for how you've gotten rid of pacifiers, let me know in the comments. Because that one I'm a little nervous about, because that one is more just like a comfort thing. The other one, I think it was easier for me because I was able to associate it with food, and I know that he didn't necessarily need it to eat. Like he didn't need it for nourishment. It wasn't like he was like on formula and I was just taking away his formula. He eats very, very well. He eats food very, very well. So he did not need the bottle for nourishment. I knew it was just a comfort thing, and I could take the bottle while offering him like that comfort. I don't know, the pacifier, like, I can't hold you all night for sleep. So, and then I don't want to get in the habit of like rocking to sleep. Like you can only go to sleep if you rock to sleep. He's a very, very, very good sleeper. At, what is he, 16 months now? He's still doing 2 naps a day. And one of those naps will be for like 2 or 3 hours. And then he usually does one like later in the afternoon, like evening, like maybe around 2:30 or 3 o'clock. He'll do like a 1 hour nap. And then he still goes to bed between like 6:30 and 7:30 and sleeps through the night. Unless he just wants to like wake up and party. Sometimes he does that and come in our bed and watch Naked and Afraid with us. It's a Discovery show. There's no nudity shown or anything like that. It's like people out in the wilderness. But yeah. So let me know how you got your kid off of pasties. I want to know. And if you think I'm wrong for what I did with the bottle, also let me know. Let's do the eyelashes. I don't know. Feeling cute. Might delete later.